They looked picture perfect, smiling on red carpets, posting sweet tributes, and even celebrating birthdays together just days ago. But behind the glamour, something was unraveling. After nearly 3 years, country star Kelsea Ballerini and Outer Banks actor Chase Stokes have quietly called it quits. The news shocked fans, leaving everyone wondering, how did a romance that seemed so steady suddenly fall apart? It all started with a single photo. Back in January 2023, Chase Stokes shared a cozy snapshot from the Georgia vs. TCU game, and eagle-eyed fans noticed Kelsea Ballerini right by his side. That one post sent the internet buzzing with questions. Were they just friends? Or was something more happening behind the scenes? For weeks, the speculation only grew. Then came the moment that made it official. In April of that year, the two walked hand in hand down the red carpet at the CMT Awards. No cryptic captions, no more guessing games. Just a bold statement to the world that this wasn't a fling. Fans swooned over the couple's chemistry, calling them the perfect match. But what seemed like a fairy tale start was only the beginning, and soon cracks beneath the surface would begin to show. From the outside, their love looked effortless, but behind the smiles it took serious work. In September 2024, Chase opened up in an interview, admitting the secret to their relationship was never going more than 3 weeks without seeing each other. With both of their careers pulling them to opposite ends of the country, it meant long flights, late nights, and constant sacrifice. If we need to make the effort to show up when one's across the country, we do it, he said. Chase even admitted it wasn't easy or convenient, but insisted that love, like success, required double the effort. It was the kind of raw honesty that made fans believe they were in it for the long haul. But sometimes, even when two people give everything they have, the distance starts leaving marks no one else can see. And as time went on, the cracks in their perfect picture began to quietly spread. For Kelsea, music has always been the place where she reveals the truth. And in October 2024, she released Patterns, an album that wasn't just about love, but about the messy process of holding it together. She admitted the songs were inspired by her relationship with Chase, describing the in-between moments, the baggage they had to unpack, and the hard work of building something real. In one interview, she even said she was proud of how they sorted through their struggles, hinting that therapy and deep conversations had become part of their love story. To fans, it sounded like growth, vulnerability, and commitment. But to those reading between the lines, the lyrics carried a quiet warning that behind the laughter and romance was a couple fighting to stay afloat. And while the music told one side of the story, what happened online painted a very different picture. If you only looked at Instagram, you'd think their love story was stronger than ever. Just days before the breakup news hit, Chase posted a heartfelt birthday tribute to Kelsea, calling her my love, and sharing a carousel of sweet memories. Fans flooded the comments with heart emojis, convinced the couple was rock solid. But social media only shows what people want you to see. Behind the carefully chosen captions and smiling snapshots, the reality was far more complicated. The effort, the distance, the quiet struggles, they were there all along, hidden beneath perfectly filtered photos. And then, almost overnight, the truth came out. The couple had ended things, and the fairy tale they'd been selling online suddenly collapsed. And then came the announcement no one was expecting. After nearly 3 years together, Kelsea Ballerini and Chase Stokes had officially split. The confirmation came straight from Kelsey's team, leaving fans stunned. Just last week, they were celebrating birthdays and posting sweet words. Now it was over. Insiders told people that the breakup wasn't messy or scandalous. It was simply two adults who gave it everything they had but couldn't make it work. It happens, the source said, summing up years of effort and emotion in just 2 words. For fans, it felt like whiplash. One moment, they were the internet's favorite couple. The next, their welcome mat had been rolled up for good. But the story didn't end there. Because hidden inside Kelsea's own words about love are the clues to what may have really happened. Kelsea has never shied away from being honest about what love really means to her. In past interviews, she admitted she didn't grow up with a perfect example of a healthy relationship. She learned the hard way through heartbreak and mistakes. That's why, when she found something steady with Chase, she valued it differently. She once said her favorite kind of love is the practical kind, the kind where 2 people roll up their sleeves and actually work on it. Therapy sessions, deep talks, and facing baggage head-on. For Kelsea, that wasn't a weakness. It was the sexiest thing. Choosing each other even when it wasn't easy. But sometimes even love that's steady, real, and hard-earned isn't enough to survive the pressure of distance, fame, and two demanding careers. And that's where this story takes its sharpest turn. Because fans were left with more questions than answers. The news spread fast, and fans couldn't believe it. Comment sections were filled with shock, confusion, and sadness. Just a week earlier, they were celebrating birthday posts and calling Kelsea and Chase couple goals. Now those same fans were scrambling for answers. Online theories started swirling. Some blamed their demanding schedules, pointing out that both were constantly traveling and filming. Others wondered if the emotional weight hinted at in Kelsea's Patterns album was foreshadowing a split all along. And of course, a few insisted the breakup must have been sudden, because nothing else made sense. Across Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, debates broke out. Was this simply the natural end of a chapter? Or was there more happening behind the scenes that the public will never know? And that question is exactly what makes this story so gripping, because sometimes the truth in Hollywood is never as clear as it seems. In the end, the breakup of Kelsea Ballerini and Chase Stokes is a reminder that even the most picture-perfect romances can unravel behind closed doors. What fans saw on red carpets, in interviews, and on Instagram was only part of the story. The rest, the effort, the struggles, the late-night conversations, will likely stay between the two of them. But that's the reality of love in the spotlight. Every smile is magnified, every stumble is dissected, and the pressure to look perfect can weigh heavily than the relationship itself. Kelsea and Chase may have ended things, but their story is proof that fame doesn't shield you from heartbreak. It often makes it harder. So now the question falls to you. Do you believe love in Hollywood can truly last? Or is every high-profile romance destined to fade? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, because this isn't the last celebrity love story to shock us.